Yes, it is raining today, but do not forget we are still in fire season. This time of year, we really can't help but think back to 2003 and 2007. Remember, it was October when wildfires devastated San Diego County. The American Red Cross played a big part in helping people affected by the fires, of course. And one of the tools they use to track the fires is the Visualization Lab at SDSU. It's also known as VizLab, which is much easier for me to say. Chris Merrick is the Development and Communications Chief Officer with the Red Cross, and he's joining us now to give us a look at what VizLab can do and how you all at the Red Cross use it. Thanks for being back with us.
Oh, pleasure.
So let's get to these maps because they're pretty
Sure.
interesting. And the first one shows kind of an animation of 2003, and then we'll go to 2007
Right.
and see what you guys do look at.
Well, a number of different things. I mean, we use this to look at what's actually happened in the past so that we can, what areas are prone to disaster. As you can see here in this orange, the orange right there was actually 2003, the Cedar Fire. And what's going to pop up is you'll see there's the outline of the Cedar Fire right here, and the red is actually the Harris and the Witch fires.
So 2007 now is
right,
that
now
bright
we've
red?
been 2000, right again, you'll see 2003 pop up again here in the orange, and then right after that is 2007. It's interesting because if you watch basically from this area all the way down south, almost that entire area has been burned sometime in the last 4 to 5 years.
And then you also can track, I guess, progression, which is the next map that we can give folks a look at and see. And these are really valuable tools, as you're mentioning, not just as the fires are happening, but then later to look back, right, and see what happened?
Exactly. I mean, you can see the different colors here. The red obviously is where it starts, and the yellow when it starts to expand out, and obviously at the end you see the gray, and that's the area that's actually been burned at the end. Again, this shows us and this is from real time, from a topography standpoint, you can really see where it is in the mountains and the mountain regions here, and then as it starts to spread a little bit west.
And speaking of topography, the next one kind of shows another view of landscape, which I thought was pretty interesting. And I would imagine that sort of information on this next map is important to see how you're getting in and out of there to help folks.
Exactly. You can see the darker areas up at the top here. That's higher elevations, and then down here obviously is the city and the lower elevations towards the beach area. And really, again, you can start to see where the fire originated, and in this instance it went down, and the Cedar fires actually went up towards the mountain areas.
Just amazing to see how much of our county was affected. Let's look at one other really important thing because, I think most of us that have been here for a while know that the Santa Anas are huge and they play such an important role. And so you can look at the wind, too, and see what's going on.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. You have to really look carefully at it, but you can tell the different things here. Number one is the red is the temperature. So you can see the temperature of the wind. This is all wind. The green means that it's actually a little bit, it's not hot temperature in terms of the wind. And then directionally, the longer that the arrow is, means that that's the velocity of the wind too. So this one takes a little while. It's more, if we put our weather person hat on, we can figure it out a little bit more. But this is something we use as well to try and track of what's happening around the county.
Well, we are grateful that you did and that you continue to do that. Thanks for sharing
My
that
pleasure.
with us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Chris is back with a surprise, Susan, for us next week when we come to talking about disaster preparedness.